For today's spiritual teaching, the Secret Doctrines from Evans-Wentz. So this book was very influential. It came out in the 30s, and these were secret doctrines that the gurus of Tibet decided it was time to be released. And because Evans-Wentz was someone from the West who spent a lot of time in Tibet, they said he was one to transmit these secret doctrines. And so this became very influential in later Western Buddhism, and this is the first time that these secret doctrines were unveiled. And they're quite long. It's 28 categories of yogic precepts, and each of those categories has 10 entries, so it's 280 entries. And so I'll read the first two sets of 10, and then if you like it, I can keep going on. And overall, this is called The Supreme Path, the Rosary of Precious Gems. This means capitalized. Section 1. The devotee seeking liberation and the omniscience of Buddhahood should first meditate upon these 10 things which are causes of regret. Number 1. Having obtained the difficult to obtain, free and endowed human body, it would be a cause of regret to fritter life away. 2. Having obtained this pure and difficult to obtain, free and endowed human body, it would be a cause of regret to die an irreligious and worldly person. 3. This human life in the Kali Yuga, or Age of Darkness, being so brief and uncertain, it would be a cause of regret to spend it in worldly aims and pursuits. 4. One's own mind being of the nature of the Dharmakaya, uncreated, it would be a cause of regret to let it be swallowed up in the morass of the world's illusions. Number 5. The Holy Guru being the guide on the path, it would be cause of regret to be separated from them before attaining enlightenment. 6. Religious faith and vows being the vessel which conveyeth one to emancipation, it would be a cause of regret were they to be shattered by the force of uncontrolled passions. 7. The perfect wisdom having been found within oneself in virtue of the Guru's grace, it would be a cause of regret to dissipate it among the jungle of worldliness. Number 8. To sell like so much merchandise the sublime doctrine of the sages would be a cause of regret. Number 9. Inasmuch as all beings are our kindly parents. I know it says, as in the idea that every human who ever lived has been your parent at one point, so you should treat them like that. It would be a cause of regret to have aversion for and thus disown or abandon any of them. And number 10. The prime of youth being the period of development of the body, speech, and mind, it would be a cause of regret to waste it in vulgar indifference. These are the 10 causes of regret. And section 2 is the 10 requirements come next. 1. Having estimated one's own abilities, one requireth a sure line of action. 2. To carry out the commands of a religious preceptor, one requireth confidence and diligence. 3. To avoid error in choosing a guru, the disciple requireth knowledge of their own faults and virtues. 4. Keenness of intellect and unwavering faith are required to tune in with the mind of the spiritual preceptor. 5. Unceasing watchfulness and mental alertness, graced with humility, are required to keep the body, speech, and mind unsullied by evil. 6. Spiritual armor and strength of intellect are required for the fulfillment of one's heart vows. 7. Habitual freedom from desire and attachment is necessary if one be free from bondage. 8. To acquire the twofold merit, born of right motives, right actions, and the altruistic dedication of their results, there is need of unceasing effort. 9. The mind, imbued with love and compassion in thought and deed, ought ever to be directed to the service of all sentient beings. 10. Through hearing, understanding, and wisdom, one should so comprehend the nature of all things as not to fall into the error of regarding matter and phenomena as real. These are the 10 requirements.